everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is my Christmas look, and I was kind of literal when it came to creating this look, only because to me the way I interpret holiday looks is to incorporate some of the traditional colors that may come along with these looks. So that's why I have it like this. So I've done kind of a wine burgundy lip, but I've kind of jazzed it up with some of the pigment that I used on my eye, and I think it kind of helps it out really very much. And so I used this really deep green. It's almost like a forest green, and then I used cranberry because I didn't want to go straight red, and cranberry is close enough to and it's really shimmery, so it really kind of plays into the whole holiday color scheme, if you will. And I didn't want to use glitter, I didn't want to do all these things, and so I did kind of silver in the corner, because silver is most definitely a Christmas holiday color. And the reason why I did it like this is because I think that for Christmas, for especially in the month of December, even though I'm really not big on doing the whole genre thing, when it comes to seasons, like certain people feel like you have to use certain colors and techniques in every single season. I don't feel that way, but to me, December, because I'm from New York, so it's all about just that nice wintry feeling, smoky, auburn, deep colors. And so that's why I went like this with the whole look. And of course, like I said, to me, the way I interpret holiday makeup is to incorporate some colors that are a part of the whole holiday thing, and I wouldn't have done it without it. Some people, they just like to do holiday makeup in terms of doing it sparkly, or just having a nice and festive type, but I actually feel like it's best to put the colors of the season into the look. So let me stop blabbing on and on. Without further ado, if this is a look that interests you, then please just keep on watching. I already applied Urban Decay's Primer Potion prior to filming. I'm going in with M.A.C Bare Steady Paint Pot so that I can get a very good sticky base on my lid, and also to amplify the shimmer of my eyeshadows. I'm taking Quarry from M.A.C. It's a matte light taupe color, and I'm taking a M.A.C 224 blending brush. I'm going to be blending this out lightly above my crease, and this is just so that I can get easy blendability with my future colors. And also, this is a buffer color, so it just helps further blend out colors and whatnot. I'm taking this deep forest green color. It's from a palette called Double Feature 4. It's a dual palette from the Colorization collection. I'm taking this Sonia Kashuk crease brush. What I'm doing is first dabbing it on my lid so that I can get the placement correct, and then I'm feathering it in to the last third of my lid and right above my crease. I'm buffing this color in very gently so that I can get a nice fade. I'm going in with that M.A.C 224 blending brush so that I can blend that color out right above the color, so that there's no harsh line. I'm taking M.A.C Cranberry. It's a very nice shimmery cranberry color. I'm taking a flat shader brush. That's the M.A.C 239. And I'm going to put this on the second third of my lid. I'm going just a little bit above my crease. As you pat this color on, you also want to simultaneously blend it into that green color. If you put your colors on while you blend, then you get a much better blended payoff, and you don't have to do as much blending afterwards. Again, I'm taking that M.A.C 224 blending brush just to further blend out that cranberry color and to work it into the green seamlessly. Now I'm taking that Sonia Kashuk brush and blending the green into the cranberry as well. I'm taking Carbon by M.A.C, and I'm going in with a 226 brush from M.A.C. This is the second edition one. And the reason why I'm using this brush is because I want to concentrate that black color right in the middle of the green. I don't want to get too much black because I'm just trying to get a subtle smoke out of this. And then I'm going to take that Sonia Kashuk brush that I used for the green, and I'm just going to further blend out that black. The reason I'm doing it this way is to avoid applying too much black and to also blend it into the green seamlessly. I'm taking this really pretty pigment. This is a pigment stack called Misty. Well, the first color is called a Misty, and it's a pigment stack from the most recent holiday collection. It's a very beautiful color. I'm going to be taking some Fix Plus, and I'm going to be taking this pigment on a small flat shader brush. This is from Lowell Cornell, Maxine's Mop, and I'm going to be applying this in the first third of my lid, blending it into the cranberry color as well. After applying it to my lid, I'm going to apply it to my tear duct and to the first third of my lower lash line. I'm just going to do a little cleanup. I'm taking that 224 yet again, and I'm just going to blend out that line right there so that there's no harsh line. I'm going to go back in with that flat shader brush, and I'm going to blend that pigment into the cranberry. Make sure that there are no harsh lines. I'm taking my highlight color, and it's Brulee from M.A.C. It's a very subtle satin sheen, barely any shimmer at all. I'm going to be using a much bigger flat shader brush from Lowell Cornell, and I'm first going to be applying that color to my brow bone and then blending it down to create a nice transition in the colors on my lid and my crease. I'm taking Nocturnal, or Nocturnal, however you want to pronounce it, and that's from M.A.C also. I'm taking my favorite Revlon dual-ended brush, and I'm going to be applying this color on pretty much the entire lower lash line, and just blend it in to that pigment that we put on the first third of the lower lash line. Time to line that lower waterline. I'm going to be taking my favorite pencil to do so with, and it's Smolder, an eye kohl from M.A.C. Again, I'm not going to be tight lining with this because I'm just going to take my makeup off afterward. But I would suggest tight lining so that you can apply your lashes and there's no gaps if you're going to actually be wearing this makeup out. I'm going to use Black Chalk Fluid Line from M.A.C. And I'm going to be taking this really tiny angled brush. This brush is from Michaels. It's just an artist brush. I've showed you what the numbering is and the name of it, just in case you want to get it. I really suggest this brush for applying liner because it's much smaller than a regular angled brush, but it's still angled, so it's really easy to do. And you can see my cat walking by randomly. His name is Tiger, and he's a sweetheart. I'm going to be creating a moderately thick line, and I'm going to be creating kind of a high arched wing. I don't know why I did it like that. I just did. Lining your eye is always such a tedious process, especially if you're doing a cat line. But I wanted to show as much of the process as possible because not every time that you're doing a cat winged eyeliner does it come out the same, or are you looking for the same style of one. And so I want to just be able to show as much of it as possible to help you guys out. I'm going in with L'Oreal's Carbon Voluminous Black Mascara. This mascara is waterproof, so if you don't want it on all day and you don't want to have difficulty taking your makeup off, then don't use this one. These are number 42s. I showed you the numbering because, as I stated in my previous video, the beauty supply store lashes are numbered the same exact way as red cherry lashes are. I've done some extensive research on that, and for the most part, that is definitely true. All set here. It's time for foundation, so I'll be right back. Alright, my foundation is applied. I'm going in with M.A.C Bone Beige Contour Powder. As I've stated in a previous video, I prefer this powder to using blunt because I'm much more fair and it's easier for me to be able to blend this color in. I'm taking Breath of Plum from M.A.C. The reason why I'm choosing this blush is because I think it goes really well with that fall winter kind of look. Try to stay away from peachy, pinkish toned blushes and try to stay away from shimmery blushes. There's already enough shimmer on the lid. I'm taking my favorite MSF, Soft and Gentle. As I say, I never ever go without a look of any kind of highlighter on. I have to have highlighter on. I'm going to be lining my lips with Plum from M.A.C, just a regular lip liner. I'm going for that wine burgundy-ish color, and even though the colors on the eyes don't really kind of give off that plumish colored vibe, it still goes together nonetheless. Because you've got these deep fall winter colors, the plum goes together very well, and that's also why I chose that plum blush. You can also switch this out for a nude color instead, or a plumish nude, but I chose to go with a dark color because that's how I like my makeup, in your face. I'm going to be filling in my lips also. I'm going to be taking M.A.C Lipstick in Rebel, and I'm going to be applying this just lightly over the lip liner. Last but not least, I'm going to be taking that pigment that we used on our eyes and applying it with a concealer brush on the center of my lips. It doesn't really last very long, but it does give it a very nice pop of vibrancy for a little while. You can apply as much as you want. I like to go pretty heavy when I do it like this, but just make sure you blot your lips to mix the color in and also look funny. And that's it. We're all done with the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this holiday tutorial. You can switch out the lips for maybe a nude lip or maybe like a plummy nude lip. I think that it would go good with this look. This is my interpretation of a holiday look, and the reason why I say that is because I actually think that if you really want to embrace the holidays with your makeup, then throw a little bit of the traditional holiday colors into it. And so that's why I did it like this. I know a lot of people are kind of on the fence as far as if they're going to do a holiday look, then they really just want it to be jazzy. They want it to be sparkly. They want it to, you know, have that nice fall smoky look. And that's fine, that's great. But me, the way I interpret doing holiday makeup is like this, is staying true to the traditional colors of the holiday season. And so this is why I decided to do a holiday tutorial, to give people who think like me the opportunity to be able to have a look for Christmas in particular. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And again, I hope you're liking my new format and the way that I'm doing my tutorials. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.